Hello, everybody. I am so excited to be going live right now. I am so excited to be starting this study in this group. And I just want to take the first moments of this video to thank each and every one of you for being here. I truly appreciate you. I am truly inspired. And I mean, like, down to my soul and my heart, inspired by the things that I'm reading, not only in this group, but in the member request. I want to thank every single one of you that took the time out of your day to sit down and answer those questions in honest truth, because as I was going through the member request and as I'm reading these questions, I am filled with so much love for all of you. The dreams that you guys are sharing, the struggles that you guys are being honest about, and the connections that you guys are already making are inspiring. They're so inspiring to me, and I hope that you're taking part in this group not only for your own personal gain. I want you to really start right from the beginning to look at this group as a community, an amazing community that you now are a part of. It's an amazing community that is going to be there for you to make connections, for you to be inspired, and for you to grow through each other's journeys and each other's trials. You know, I'm going to get on here and I'm going to facilitate this book study, and I'm going to give you guys a ton of tools that you're going to be able to use. But the real growth is going to happen in you personally when you sit down and you get honest about what you're going through and you decide to make the connections that your soul is calling you to make. Because let me tell you something, there are over 1,000 amazing inspirational individuals in this group right now. And we are all here to learn from each other. You're not just here to learn from me. You're not just here to learn what's in this book. You're literally here to learn from, grow from, and inspire each other. I'm going to tell you a secret right off the bat. The most growth that I've been able to have in my personal journey is when I'm able to step outside of my own personal box and I'm able to connect with another individual. Whether I'm connecting with another individual and they are helping me on my journey, or I'm connecting with them with the intention of helping them on their journey, it becomes a symbiotic universal relationship where we give and take from each other, and there's nothing expected in that space but personal growth and a vested interest in the other person's well-being. So as we go through these next 30 days, I want you to really keep that at the forefront of your mind, that you are here not only for yourself, but you are here as a collective consciousness for every single person in this group that is looking to grow and learn at this time. So with that being said, the next thing I want to do is I want to congratulate all of you. So seriously, I know this might sound really silly, but for 1 minute, I want you to just take a moment and I want you to really, like, whatever you have to do right now to show yourself some love and gratitude, I want you to do that for yourself. Whether it's literally giving yourself a pat on the back, giving yourself a clap, just sitting in pure gratitude for a moment that whatever path you're on in the universe, it brought you to this place right now. It brought you to this group right now. And because of that, you're starting or you're continuing or you're leveling up on your journey. So really take a minute, sit with yourself, and just thank the universe for bringing you this, my hair is crazy today, bringing you this opportunity. And be grateful for the awareness that you now have and the awareness that's going to come from this experience. Because all of you, every single one of you, by taking the time to sit down and join this group, you have made the decision to take responsibility for your life, for your future. You've decided that you're no longer going to sit in the back seat and let life happen to you. You are going to get out there and take charge of what's coming to you by raising your vibration and by becoming a part of the universal consciousness that wants us all to succeed. The universe is never conspiring against you. It's always doing everything it can to help you reach your desires and your goals. So the purpose of this group is to help you. Maybe you don't know what your purpose is. Maybe you don't know what your goals are or your desires are. So we're going to help you find that. We're going to give you tools. We're going to give you techniques. We're going to give you resources to help you find that. And then we're also going to give you tools, techniques, and resources to help you to continue down your journey of growth. So really, you guys, you're amazing. You're amazing. Each and every one of you stepped up to the plate today. You showed the universe that you're serious about your future. And you said, I am ready to listen, learn, and get into alignment. So let's just take responsibility for that. You guys are amazing. You're amazing individuals. This is your journey, and you are taking responsibility for your journey. And I am so amazingly proud of each and every one of you for that. The next thing I'm going to ask each and every one of you to do over the next 30 days is to be committed to that journey. Be committed to that personal growth. Be committed to that self-development. There are going to be times where you are nervous. There are going to be times where you are scared. There are going to be times where you don't want to face the things that the universe is calling forth and telling you that we have to break through this barrier of belief. We have to break through this barrier of self-sabotage. We have to break through this barrier of emotional pain and trauma that you're holding into. We are going to come to those points on this journey. And I'm asking you right now to make the decision to be committed, that even when your ego rises up, even when those negative energies feel like they're attacking you, I want you to make the commitment that you're going to work through them with intent. And you're going to stay committed to your growth for this next 30 days. If you can make that commitment, you've already taken responsibility for your life because you're here. So take that leap of faith and commitment and trust that the universe along these next 30 days is going to bring you everything that your heart desires, as long as you take the time to get into inspired action with the universe. You know, I'm going to come on here right now and I'm going to tell you all something that maybe you've never heard before. The law of attraction isn't the end all be all. It is just the beginning. It's just the beginning. And there are so many teachers out here who teach on the law of attraction, and they're missing the mark. They're missing the mark because the law of attraction is actually a secondary law. Maybe some of you don't know that, but there are actually 3 primary laws that go into the law of attraction. The main one being the law of vibration. So that's something that I'm going to focus a lot on during these 30 days, is giving you different things you can do to raise your vibration. I mean, we're going to talk meditation. We're going to talk hypnosis. We're going to talk chakras. We're going to talk shadow work. We're going to talk womb healing. We are going to talk about so many things. And it's going to be amazing for you guys. It's going to be amazing. And I want to tell you something else. When you, even if it's scary, when you make that commitment to get into alignment, yes, you're right, Tanya. There are actually a lot more than 12 universal laws. There's actually 105 altogether. Some focus on the study of 88, but the main focus is around the top 12 to 7 universal laws. I will be focusing on the 12 universal laws for this study group throughout the duration of the 30 days. But I want to tell you that the universe delivers. The universe, you know, we think of attraction, the law of attraction, as you have to visualize it, you do affirmations, and those are all great things. Affirmations and visualizing are amazing, amazing things. But the main thing that the universe is calling you to do at all times is to get into alignment. And we get into alignment by raising our frequency, by being grateful, by giving back. It's the law of reciprocity. It's the law of contribution. And then in return, the universe is going to literally tell you the actions you need to take. And when it tells you the things you need to do, you need to actually physically do them. We miss the mark. We miss the mark there. We tend to think that we can have good vibes, we can spread positivity, and we can just think about all the things that we want into our lives and not actually do the things that the universe is telling us to do. And I'm here to tell you that that is not going to work. So if you thought you were going to come into this group and it was just going to be, we're going to sit around in a circle and we're going to sing Kumbaya and we're going to think positive things into the world, that's not how this group is going to go. I am going to literally call you through different exercises I'm going to give you to go deeper. We are going to go deeper. We are going to break that layer of subconscious beliefs that you have been programmed with, those things that have been stuck inside your mind. And we are going to break down those barriers so you can move into a place of healing. Because as you move into your healing, the universe is going to reward that. And, you know, whatever you think the universe has in store for you, I also want to tell you it has so much more than you could ever imagine. You know, when I set out with my intention to start this group to facilitate a space of safe growth for people, I literally was like, well, I'll be super excited if I get 500 people that want to join this study. I'll be really excited if that even happens. And guys, our group has reached over 1,000 members right now. I still have 500 member requests pending that I have to go through. And I've been up till 3 a.m. the past 2 nights going through these requests. And you know, for anybody who's watching this and your membership is still pending or you're looking to get into the group, please take the time to answer those questions. with how phenomenal the interest in this group has been, it's a little bit difficult for me to keep up and get everybody in as quickly as possible while still focusing on the growth that I want to happen in the group and the content that I want to share with you guys. So I will be going through member requests that have answered all questions first. So if you want to get in, that's a much quicker way to get you into this group. Thank you so much, you guys. And yes, you know, the biggest problem is trying to break through those layers. We are layered. We are like layers, and our healing and our soul has honestly been covered in so many layers of other people's bullshit. You know, we are born into this universe as perfect, wonderful, magical beings, and we have everything that the universe has given us is planted inside of us. But we also have our ancestral trauma planted inside of us. We also have our mothers' and fathers' wounds planted inside of us. So we start off life with this amazing energy of abundance and manifestation surrounding us. But we also start off this life with that seed of pain and doubt that our parents and the generations before. It has been scientifically proven through research that our DNA gets changed through psychological trauma. And that trauma can literally pass down in DNA for 14 generations. So you may be holding on to barriers and beliefs that are really sabotaging you on a daily basis that you don't even know you had. They're not even yours to carry. Somebody else gave them to you. Maybe it was your parents, maybe it was your upbringing, maybe it was your school, your society, it could be anything. We get so many beliefs that are programmed into our mindset between the age of 0 and 7 that we don't even know that they're there, but they literally form this base belief system, and we live 90% of our life through that belief system without even knowing it. So another thing we're going to do in this group is I'm going to give you some exercises where we're really going to define our story. What's the story that you've been living? What part of that story is not your truth? As we start to do these exercises and you start to define your story, you're going to start realizing that is not my truth. And I don't want to accept that truth anymore. And I don't have to. And I can release it and I can let it go. And we're going to go through exercises to do that well. So we're going to really address those layers, and we're going to dig deep down and excavate out those wounds and excavate out those nasty beliefs and excavate out that negative energy. And we're not just going to get it out and push it to the side. We're not. We are literally going to take it out. We're going to look at it. We're going to call it for what it is. And we're going to realize how we can get strategies to help us in our lives to know when we're triggered by these things so that we can overcome them and actually begin our healing. And as you start to heal, the universe is going to start giving you more and more and more, and you're just going to be filled with so much gratitude that you're going to be like, okay, I'm ready for the next thing. What am I healing next? What am I doing? You're going to actually start to enjoy going through those painful moments that you've been avoiding for so long, because you're going to realize that on the other side of that pain, there is victory. There is success. Everything that you desire is on the other side of whatever's holding you back. So if you don't know what that is, we need to find that out, and we will do that in this group as well. So one of the things you'll know about me and you'll realize is I come on here with like a guideline. I never will get on here with like a script or anything, but I'll always have a guideline of what I want to talk to you guys about, and then I just let the universe talk to me and tell me what I feel needs to be heard in this moment. So if it's resonating with you, please let me know, and I could touch more on the topics that you want me to talk on. But so one thing that I want to tell you is my goal of this group is to really help you to get into alignment with your true authentic self and your true purpose. Because somewhere inside you, the universe has planted this amazing seed. You have something inside you that nobody else in this universe has. And it's your message and it's your voice. And the world needs that. The world needs you to bring that forward so you can help to heal other people. So let's find that voice, let's step into alignment, and let's get your inspired action so you can go out there and not only change your life and your family's lives, but change lives of the people around you. That's what we're here for. We are not meant to live on our own little universal bubble. That is not how this works. That is not how the universe wants us to be. We literally live in a world of universal consciousness. We are all born of the same magic, and it flows within each of us. And when we can learn to connect to that magic, You will unlock psychic abilities that you never even knew you had. And I promise you that. I really, truly promise you that. Every single one of us has psychic abilities. It is our intuition. It is our sixth sense. You know it. You feel it. At some point in your life, you have felt that. You have felt that intuition, and you have that ability. Tell the universe that you're ready to step into your gifts. You're ready to fulfill your life's purpose. And you're also ready to let go of any soul contracts you have from previous things, because they are not yours. And you can let them go, and you can grow in your own truth. And that is what I am here to help you do through this group and through this specific book study that we're doing right now. So, okay, now that I went off on that tangent and I'm sweating my butt off out here, who am I? Who the heck am I? Who the heck is this girl that most of you don't even know? I am, all over the world. We have people in this group from all over the world. And to me, that is amazing. I am 33 years old. I am a single mom. My daughter's father has not been in her life since he's been 1 year old. I don't even know where he lives, how to contact him. So I do this on my own. I have been working from home for the past 3.5 years. I have been solely relying on myself to create my future. And I'm so excited to share with you guys my journey, my struggles, my testimony, and my triumphs. And that will come through the group. There's just so much there that if I was to sit down and tell you everything, we would be here forever. So through the next 30 days, you're going to get to know a lot about me. But some of the things I want you to know is, like I said, I'm a single mom. I'm a high school dropout. I come from a childhood of severe abuse in every area: emotional, physical, mental, sexual. So I had a lot of trauma that I had to release and let go of to get to this stage of my life. So I've been there. I've been through what you're going through. I've had the struggles in every single area of my life. And to this day, I still have struggles. We are always being called to grow, and we grow through our struggles. That is the truth. That is the truth. And if you're going through a struggle right now, I want you to take a step back and really look at how many times has this specific struggle shown up in your life? Are you going on a hamster wheel? Are you running the rat race? Are you just living life waiting for the next problem, looking for the shoe to drop? What situation keeps playing a role in your life? And you will realize that in that situation, you'll find where you need to find your healing. And as you go through healing and you get through it, don't ever think that you're done, because the universe is going to pop up one day and it's going to say, hey girl, or hey guy. We got some guys in this group too. I'm glad you're having a great time, but I'm calling you to move forward. I'm calling you to do more, because I have a higher purpose than what you even know. So growth is a lifetime journey. And I'm so excited that for the next 30 days, you're going to share a part of that journey with me, and I'm going to be a part of that journey for you. So some things that I've personally manifested, I just manifested an all expenses paid free trip to Niagara Falls next week. So that's pretty amazing. And it's really funny because as I've been preparing for this group, I was doing some of my oracle cards the other day, and I was like, what do I need to know? What do I need to know? And it was like, take a break. And I'm like, I can't take a break. I gotta go. I got people that I gotta inspire, and people are counting on me. I can't take a break. Are you crazy? And then literally the next day, somebody messaged me and they're like, hey, do you and Avery want to come to Niagara Falls with us and we'll pay for everything? And I was like, oh, I'm taking a break. You know what I mean? I'm taking a break, and I am going to embrace this gift, and it is such a blessing. And do you know that for a few hours, I was like, no, I can't go. I cannot go. I was thinking of every single thing in my life that was the reasons why I couldn't go on this vacation. And then I was like, no, you have to go. Just stop doing that, And before I keep going with myself, I want to tell you that too, doubt's going to creep in. Even before I came on this live today, I stood in my bathroom for 20 minutes feeling like I was going to puke my brains out. I've gone live thousands of times. I've ran study groups. I've done courses. And you know what? I still get nervous. I still get nervous because I know that every time I get on here, I have the capability to truly change somebody's life. I have the capability to truly inspire somebody to take action on becoming their best self, to inspire someone to take action on becoming a better them for the world. That's huge. I'm sorry, there's a bee that's like just crawling around over here and it's scaring me. But like, so I get nervous. That energy comes up in me. And I have this amazing energy that's like, yeah, you're going to do this. You're going to inspire the world and you're going to be a world changer. And then I have this other voice that's still there and it says, girl, who do you think you are? You have people from all over the world, from all walks of life in this group. Who do you think you are? What are you? You are some nobody from some small town in New Jersey. You didn't even graduate high school. Your life was a mess. Who do you think you are to get out there and inspire the world? And I stood in my bathroom for 20 minutes fighting with my ego about getting on here because it's scary as hell. It is scary as hell to step into your truth. It is scary as hell to go out there into this world that is so, I'm sorry to say it, but right now it is sick and twisted. Right now there is so much fear propaganda. There is so much going on in this world. And you know what? It's scary to stand up and be the voice of authenticity and share your truth and say, no, there's a better way. Stop living life the way you're living. There's a better way and I'm here to show you, and people will put you down. You know, I had somebody in a group tell me that like I was a scammer and I'm this and I'm that. And I was like, whoa, I am not accepting your energy. I'm not even accepting that. So there are some things that are going to rise up in you when you're pushing forward, and you have to realize whether they're your truth or not. And if they're not your truth, you have to reject it. You have to push it away, and you have to not even pay attention to that, because that is straight up fear coming to sabotage you. Okay? And then there are certain things where you're going to have to sit down, you're going to have to practice the pause, and you're going to have to take the time to work through. Thank God I didn't throw up this morning before coming on this live, but holy crap, I thought I was gonna. And I'm so glad that I didn't, because now I'm here and I'm filled with this energy, and half the stuff that I'm saying to you, I honestly don't even know. I have none of this planned out. And when I go back and watch this later, I'm going to be like, oh my God, I didn't even know I said that. Oh my God, I can't believe I said that. And that's how it always happens. But that is the magic of the universe. We are going to learn to get into a space in our meditation where you are literally going to hear the universe talk to you. You're going to you're going to feel that energy flow through you. I get into a meditative state sometimes where my whole body tingles. I can literally feel my body tingling, and I call to my spirit guide, Michael, and I know that he's there, and I got myself to a place where I can hear his audible voice. And I want to help you all get to that space, because the universe is here to guide us 100%. And we can feel that energy if we get into a place with the universe, but it's also here to give you signs. It's here to give you entities and spirits that guide you along the way, and they are always with you. You just have to learn. You have to learn to get yourself into a vibrational state where you can physically and audibly hear their presence. So, I'm so excited. I'm so excited for you guys to go through this journey and to just say F you to your fear and really start living in your authentic voice and your authentic truth. So I've manifested that trip. I've manifested this group. I manifested all of you guys. The night before I decided to start this study, and I literally decided to start this study on a whim. This isn't something that I had planned. This isn't something that I took months planning. I was sitting here. I love to meditate. My favorite time to meditate is between the hours of 1 and 3 a.m. And I love to do it outside under the moon. I fully believe in universal magic on all levels, and the moon holds so much power. The moon holds so much magic, and we're going to talk about moon magic and things that you can do to really harness in that energy. I'm sorry, the sun is changing directions, and I keep getting a glare. But you guys, I was outside in a thunderstorm. I love thunderstorms. If you can go outside and meditate in a thunderstorm or go dance in the rain, it's the most amazing energy you're ever going to feel in your life. But I was outside meditating, and I was talking to my spirit guide, Michael, and it was one of the most amazing thunderstorms I had ever seen or witnessed or been a part of energetically in my life. And I just remember asking him, what am I to do next? How can I reach enough souls to start making a change in this world? And this group came to me. It came to me, and I was filled with such an amazing energy that my whole body was tingling. And I literally said, I ask you that if I am going to trust and get myself aligned and stay committed to this journey for 30 days, I ask you to I actually demanded, don't be afraid to demand things from the universe either. I literally demanded, I said, I demand that you bring people into my circle who are going to be connectors, who are going to be inspirers, who are going to be ready to grow and up-level themselves and take a part in this community. And each and every one of you are here. I was hoping for 500 people max, and by the end of this weekend, we're going to have over 2,000 people in this group. I mean, that's amazing. I've manifested each and every one of you within a matter of 24 hours. And you can do that too. I have become a master at manifesting connections in my life. Last year, when I was given my purpose and I was given the vision for my purpose in this world, I said, okay, this is really big and this is really scary and I'm going to need help. I'm going to need connections. So please bring me the connections to help facilitate this dream within me. And do you know that every single time I asked for a specific connection, within 24 hours, the universe brought me that person. It literally brought them to me. I needed a space. Within 24 hours, I had 2 people come to me and say, hey, once you get your organization started, let me know. I have 2 office buildings I can give you space in. I needed teachers for courses for children. And I had women that I met and they were like, hey, I run this, I run that. Let me know. I want to help you. I want to be a part of this. Guys, step into your truth and the universe will literally bring you everything and everybody you need to make your dreams happen. I promise you that. I've manifested just in this past month alone. I have manifested numerous unexpected checks in the mail. I've manifested customers in my business. I've manifested affiliates in my business. I've manifested clients. Guys, I'm going to start crying. I even manifested the beginning of my healing with my mom. If you watch a video, it's in this group. There's a video I did. I'm sorry, I'm sweating out here. There's a video I did a couple weeks ago, about healing from the emotional wounds of your parents. And in that video, I literally said, I don't know how to forgive my mom. And I know that it's the one thing that's holding me back. And I know this because a few months ago, after I had gone through one of my healing processes, I thought I was okay. And I was having a really hard time figuring out why I was still in this negative energy space. And I heard the universe whisper to me. It literally said, it's your mom. We need to address what's going on in your heart with your mom. And I wasn't ready. I literally told the universe, heck no. Nope. I'm okay. I'm good right now. I'll just keep coasting. And before I was given this beautiful vision for this group, the universe literally forced me to come to a place of forgiveness with my mother. It forced it. Literally forced it. And I spent hours on the phone with my mentor and I'm like, how do I do this? I don't even know how to do this. And I'm now going through that process, but it wasn't until I started going through that process that I was given the vision for this group. So that's just another example of how when you step into your healing, the universe rewards that. So I've manifested the healing with my mother that I've been waiting for 30 years. 30 years. I've manifested my soulmate. I really have. And, it's not smooth sailing. Newsflash. Anybody who's in this group to manifest love and manifest your soulmate, number one, it starts with self-love and self-growth. And we are going to touch on that so much because until you know how amazing you are, and there's a butterfly, and until you can fully understand how amazing you are and how this universe sees you and the things that it desires to give you, you will accept garbage from everybody in your life. Straight up. And the universe will bring you those people because you're expecting it. You're accepting it. The universe is going to bring you what you accept and expect. So the first piece to finding your soulmate is finding yourself. Love yourself. We're going to go over that. And the second part to finding your soulmate is knowing that when you find them, it's not all love. It's not a honeymoon. Your soulmate is not the person that you're supposed to just enjoy life, frolicking through fields of happiness with. Your soulmate is literally the person who is going to make you grow. It's the person that the universe has chosen to pair you up with so that you both can grow. And growth takes dedication, it takes commitment, and it takes patience. It takes a hell of a lot of patience when you're going through that growth with another human being. So I want you to keep that in mind when we're talking soulmate work here, because there's a lot more to it than just finding somebody who's going to love you and all your flaws. You have to be willing to love them and their flaws and help them work through it as well. So I'm just so excited. And I don't want to keep talking about the things that I've manifested because we're going to go through that. So my journey is amazing. I've shared with you some of the things that I've come through in my past and where I come from. I've been on this journey of self-growth for 3.5 years. It did start when I got involved in the network marketing industry, and I was with a terrible company. I'm just going to be honest. And the company didn't offer any growth. It didn't offer anything. And then I got with the company that I'm with now, and I met my mentor, Jenna, who is mentored by Bob Proctor. And she just opened my mind to so many things, and she helped me realize that network marketing was my vehicle. It wasn't my passion. And because I didn't have that understanding, I struggled for a really long time financially in my business because I kept trying to push what the universe had meant to be a vehicle as my purpose. So we're going to take some time too to understand the difference between the things the universe gives you to facilitate your growth and your actual purpose. So I want us to really, we're going to probably do some exercises on that because that's something that I think a lot of people, we have a lot of entrepreneurs in this group, and we have a lot of people in this group that are in network marketing. So I want to make sure that I help you and give you the tools so that you don't make the same mistakes that I made and you don't go through the same struggles that I did to get to where I am currently in my business and my mindset, because I've been able to tie everything together, and I want to help you do the same. We're going to talk a lot about my beliefs, the universal laws, how I feel like gratitude and kindness are things that we really need to focus on a daily basis, and we need to be giving that out to the world if we expect to get it in return from the universe. We're going to talk meditation, we're going to talk tarot cards, we're going to talk crystals, we're going to talk incense, we're going to talk everything you can possibly think of in the book. I am going to give you the things that I use on a daily basis throughout all levels to better myself mentally, financially, physically, spiritually, health-wise. You are literally going to get an inside look into my life and everything that I do over the next 30 days. And I hope that you're able to take whatever resonates with you and really just make it your own. We're going to talk affirmations. We're going to do exercises. We are going to do so much in this group. And I want to tell you too that I have so much to share with you guys, and I know we only are going to have 30 days together, and those 30 days we are going to focus around the Think and Grow Rich book and workbook. However, I'm not going to have time to give you guys everything that I have. So I'm going to need your guys' help to let me know what we want to focus on during these next 30 days. And as you guys are telling me what you need, I'm going to be collecting those things, and every week I'm going to be putting out certain pop-up courses that are not related to this book, but that are related to the areas specifically that you guys need some help in. Speaking of storms, we have a beautiful storm that's about to be coming through here, and I am really excited to go dance in the rain. It's become one of my favorite ways to connect with the universal energy. So let's talk about the group layout. Let's seriously get down to business now, okay? So how I'm going to facilitate this group is going to be like this. We are going to have, first of all, before this question gets asked a million times, I am so aware that this book, this beautiful, beautiful book right here, has been written and rewritten and rewritten and rewritten and rewritten and rewritten and rewritten. So there are tons of different versions of this book. There are tons of different versions with different editorial notes, editorial passages. I'm just going to focus on the meat and potatoes, so to say. I'm going to focus on the main teachings, so it doesn't matter what edition you have. It doesn't matter if your chapter 1 has a different name than the chapter 1 that somebody else is reading or than I'm reading. I am going to put this up not based on chapter names, but based on what the chapter focuses around. So there are roughly 15 chapters in the original book and in most books that are made following that pattern. So we have 4 weeks, 15 chapters. We're gonna be cramming a lot into this space. We're gonna be cramming a lot, and that's why I'm asking you to really be committed to your growth. If you miss something, you can go back. You can be a little bit behind. That's okay. That's okay. Don't ever load yourself with guilt or shame or feel bad, because that's not what this group is here for. The sun is driving me insane. So what I'm planning on doing is I'm planning on doing a chapter. We're gonna have to do a chapter 2 or 3 times a week. So I'm focusing on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Those are gonna be our live days that go over the chapters in the book, okay? Live days are gonna be Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Now, I'm actually gonna go live in probably the morning to early mid-afternoon. Most of my lives will take place between the time of 10 a.m. and 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am in the U.S. in New Jersey, and I'm not a morning person, so probably early afternoon is going to be when most of my lives happen. And every morning or early afternoon, when I go live on a chapter, I'm going to go live going over what I've learned from the chapter, how I've grown, my thoughts, my thoughts, meaning I'm going to be, listen, I believe in magic. I do. I believe that we have the ability through certain techniques to call forth that energy from the universe into our world and create our own kind of magic through manifestation and alignment. So I'm going to take all of my beliefs and all of my tools and tricks, and I'm going to be sharing them with you individually with each chapter lesson. So what you can expect when I post about a chapter is you can expect a live video from me. And then in addition to that live video, with every single chapter, I am going to give you downloadable PDF worksheets. I am going to give you affirmations you can say. I am going to give you meditations you can do. I am going to give you exercises. I am going to give you essential oils that can help facilitate you. I'm going to fill you with so many resources for every single chapter in this book that you may be a little bit overwhelmed. I'm just going to be honest with you. But I want you to understand that we have over 1,000 members in this group from all over the world who are struggling with all different things, and they're at different areas in their life. So, I don't know what that was. So I am trying to make sure that I give you all of the resources that I have available so that you can find whatever resonates with you and do that. You don't have to do everything. If you want to, that's great, but don't overwhelm yourself. Pick and choose what fits and resonates with your heart and your soul at this part of your journey and do that, okay? You don't have to do everything I'm giving you. I don't want you to think that. Just do whatever you feel called to do. And if all you feel called to do is sit here and watch the videos, then okay, do that. But I am also going to tell you that the more that you be involved, truthfully, the more you're going to grow over the next 30 days, okay? So we'll do weekly videos, which each video will have some extra added tools and resources for you. I'm thinking, it's not 100% yet. I'm thinking about doing maybe a weekly Zoom on Saturdays or Fridays if we're not doing a video teaching that day. This way we all have the opportunity to actually get into a safe space where we can see each other face to face, and you're not just looking at me and commenting and connecting, but you guys can actually see each other. We can sit together for an hour or two once a week and maybe just go over your personal insights, questions, and struggles, or testimonies and victories. Like we are gonna share our victories every single week. Also, I'll get into that in a second. But I would like the opportunity to facilitate some type of Zoom mastermind group weekly where we are all connecting. But in order to do that, I'm definitely going to have to come up with some ground rules. I'm going to have to come up with like a time frame type of thing, unfortunately, depending on how many people hop on, just so that we're all mindful of each other's time and respectful of each other's space for healing and growth. So that's a possibility. Another thing that I'm going to do, like I said before, I am going to be hosting little pop-up courses for free. Anything that is in this group is going to be for free. I just want to let you know that. So I don't want you to think that you came in here and you're going to be here and like, I'm going to tell you, oh, well, now that you're in here, you got to pay it for me to, no. That is not me living my universal truth. That is not me being in alignment with the law of reciprocity and the law of contribution. I fully believe that in order to get anything worth getting in this universe, and I'm saying anything worth getting, like listen, I can manifest a parking spot like that. I can manifest a connection like that. I can manifest mail like that. I can manifest things, small things like that. I'm not talking about those things right now. I am talking about literally manifesting your dreams into reality. And in order for that to happen, you have to first be willing to give. You have to give. Give. So that's what I'm here for. I'm here over the next 30 days to give to you. To honestly, from my soul and from my heart, give to you. Okay? Now, yes, obviously at some, at the end, I'm going to have something you guys can do if you guys want to do. I'm going to have things, if you guys signed up for my email newsletters, you're going to not only get replays of every single lesson that we do in this group sent right to your email, along with the PDFs and resources sent right to your email, but you will also get options to go further in your learning and your education, but that's entirely up to you. That's entirely up to you. And I want you to know, and I want you to be confident in the fact that even if you choose to not go that route, I am still here no matter what to help and guide you on your journey, because that is my true authentic soul's purpose. So I'm excited. And these pop-up courses, like I said, are going to be tailored around what you need. I've already had a couple people that have personally reached out to me and said that they would like to learn more about self-love. And that is something that that is something that makes my heart honestly sad, because I know what it's like to live your life feeling unloved and live your life feeling unworthy. And I'm telling you right now that if you want to manifest amazing things into your life, the first thing we need to do is get you feeling better about yourself, because how are you going to manifest your desires if you don't believe you're worthy of them? You're not. I'm sorry, but you're not. So self-worth and self-love is something really big for me. So I am 100% going to do a pop-up course on that. The pop-up courses will take place over the weekend. They will never take place during the week. They will take place over the weekend. They will I'm not going to lie to you, the pop-up courses are going to be about 2 hours long each. I'm not sure yet if I'm going to host them in the group or on a Zoom call. That's something else that I really have to figure out. But those courses won't start until week 2 of this study, because I want to just use week 1 to really get us going and diving in. I'm also going to have weekly posts that you're going to see kind of mirror one another. So every Sunday, which I'm going to post this later, we're going to share what we're manifesting this week. We're going to share what we have manifested this week. I want you to share your wins. We are going to start off our week every single week talking about the amazing blessings that have happened to us. And we are going to start our week off every single week letting the universe know what we are expecting and what we are calling into alignment. And that is so important. We're going to have posts every week. Every morning, first of all, right off the bat, you are going to get something that is going to inspire you. It is my goal to share something every single morning with you guys that when you wake up, maybe not when you wake up because of our time zones, but when you come to this group every day, there is a new post for you to be inspired on. I'm going to be sharing posts where I'm going to ask you guys to please comment. Please comment. Please. If you're using a certain tarot card deck or you're using a certain oracle deck and it's helping you, if you feel drawn to certain crystals, please share that. Share that with us. If you have resources, share that with us. This is a group to share and learn, but I am asking that. I'm sharing everything with you for free. If you're in this group, you're sharing for free. Okay? That's like the number one rule. That's the number one rule. Okay? Straight up. If I see anybody in this group trying to sell in this group, you will automatically be removed. I do not keep that here. This is a safe space. This is not a space for you to grow your financial business. Okay? If you're here to grow yourself financially, then you should be trusting that the universe is going to connect those people to you. Okay? You don't have to go out looking for them. They are going to come to you once you start doing the right things in your business. And you know what? Because we have a lot of entrepreneurs in this group, I'm definitely going to do a pop-up group in regards to manifesting your clients into your business or manifesting your finances into your business, because that's something that also needs to be addressed, because every single one of you in here is looking for abundance in some area, and a lot of you are looking for abundance in your business, in your entrepreneur journey, or you're looking to start a business or find your passion. So we are going to talk about those things as well. I'm going to do a pop-up course on that. The pop-up courses will be limited because of the amount of time that we have. So that's why I need your input. I don't know what you need unless you tell me. And the same thing goes for the universe. It doesn't know what you need unless you vocally speak up. There's another butterfly. And I love it. I love it. Really quickly, I live currently with my mom, who, as you saw before, we have some issues. And it's a really negative energy to be in my house. And I love my yard though. I love being surrounded by the nature. We have so many animals that come here. I have dragonflies every day and butterflies. And if you are living or you are stuck in a space that is full of negative energy, find a different space. Okay? Find some place that you can go and be in that positive energy. Light some sage, light some candles, put some music on, get outside, go somewhere that is beautiful to your soul when you're doing this growth work, okay? Don't try to sit in your negative space and do your growth work. Physically get up, gather all your stuff like I had to do this morning, and get yourself into a positive space. I planned, nobody was supposed to be home this morning. I never do lives when somebody's home in my house because they mock me for my beliefs and they put me down for my beliefs. And these are the people living in my own home. So for me personally, I don't even like going live when I know that they can hear me, because I can feel that energy over me. And I don't want that when I'm coming to you guys. I don't want that when I'm trying to inspire other people. How can I inspire anybody or even inspire myself if I'm trying to do this work in a space that has this overwhelming black cloud of energy? No. Stop. I was all set up to do this live this morning in my living room. I literally, I was so ready. And then, I realized that nobody was leaving. And I was like, where am I going to do this live? What am I going to do? So I took all my stuff. I packed up literally everything I had. And I brought it outside. And I was like, okay, I'm going to get eaten by bugs. I need to get my sage. I need to do this. I need to do that. But I needed to do it, because if I would have tried to force myself to get into alignment while I was in this yucky space, I would have felt that. I would have felt that barrier. I would have felt that tug back and forth within myself. But because I was intentional about my growth and I was intentional about the message I wanted to share, I made the decision. To get my butt into a different space. And I feel nothing but love and radiant energy in this space. And that's how I know it was the right decision for me to make. So, I go off on tangents a lot, you guys, just as things pop up in my heart, as things pop up in my soul. I like to tell you about them. So one of the other things that I want to tell you is we're going to talk about your ego versus your soul, which is something I'm really excited for. So a lot of us live our lives driven by our ego. We're driven by our fears. We're driven by our negative experiences and emotions, and they are there for a reason. They are there to keep us safe. They're not your enemy. So we have to stop looking at those negative emotions and feelings as our enemy. And instead, we have to understand that they were created within us for a purpose to keep us safe at one point in our lives. But we no longer need them. We no longer need them. So we're not going to push them down. We're not going to ignore them. We're going to say, hey, okay, what's going on? Where is this negative energy coming from? What emotions are you feeling? How can we redirect that energy towards an energy that's going to lead you to growth? What strategies can we put in place, and what tools can we use? We're going to stop living life driven in autopilot by our ego, and we're going to learn to pause in those moments and use the strategies that I'm going to teach you to connect with your soul and get centered with your heart-centered truth, so that you can bring that to the forefront and you can share that with the world instead of constantly backing down. We back down. We get into this place where we're like, I'm going to let my light shine. I'm going to go out there. I'm going to do this. And then our ego is like, no. And like, we literally beat ourselves down. How many of us would you say we beat ourselves down? You are your own worst critic. And it's the beliefs that somebody else gave you that you don't need to know anymore. You don't need to have them. So we're going to get rid of the ego. No, we're not going to get rid of it. I'm sorry. I said that wrong because we want our ego. Our ego is a precious part of us, and we want to accept it. We are duality. We are dual creatures. We are made of both dark and light, good and bad. We have these things within us, and they are there for a reason. Even your negative emotions are there to guide you on your path to healing. So we are going to really focus on our ego and our soul, learning to tell the difference, learning to use our intuition to connect with the universe, to give us the signs and guides that we need to move forward with soul-centered alignment, okay? While being respectful, but not ever fearful of our ego, okay? We have to respect our ego and acknowledge the help that it's given us to get us to this point in our life. But we also have to learn to let it go, let it take a back seat, and put your soul, heart-centered, authentic voice in the front seat to drive your vehicle, okay? During this group, I want you to please keep an open mind, keep an open heart. There may be some things that I say that don't resonate with you, and that's fine. That's my truth. It doesn't have to be your truth. There's nothing that I'm going to say that you have to accept as your truth if you don't feel that it resonates with you. I'm also always open for conversation. I don't want you to think that I'm not. Right now, I'm a little overwhelmed with how many people are coming into the group and everything that I have to do to set this up, because like I said, I was not prepared to do this group. I'm in the process of writing my own book that is going to be a universal magical spin-off of Think and Grow Rich. And I'm doing a workbook to facilitate the group, to go along with the book. So you guys are going to actually be getting first-hand looks at my book, at my workbook. I'm going to be using the content that I've already created for my book in this group, and I'm going to be giving it to you guys for free as resources to help you. So I'm so excited. I'm so excited to facilitate this space. And my inbox is always open. If you need help growing in another area, message me. I may not get back to you right away, but I am trying to respond to everybody individually within a 48-hour time period. So please be respectful of the fact that this is a lot of work for me. This is something that I really didn't plan on doing. It's something that the universe told me to do, and I said, F the fear, I'm going to jump in feet first. And, I am so grateful for all of you that have decided to take this journey with me. And trust me, you really, in taking this journey, you are trusting me to help you in your growth. And that is not something I take lightly, and it is a blessing, and I am so grateful. And yes, and all of the live recordings will be up forever. Forever, ever. I don't ever plan on taking this down. This group is something that I love, and I plan on doing more free studies in this group. I plan on doing Think and Grow Rich this month. I'm going to take the month of September off from a book study because I'm getting certified this month to be a life coach through the John Maxwell program. So September, I really have to focus on that. And then in October, I plan on doing another book study. I'm not exactly sure what book I'm going to do yet. I'm going between a couple different ones right now. But every study that I do will be in this group forever, for free. So you can always come back to it whenever you feel like you need to come back and work on yourself a little bit more. The last thing I want to talk about is like the yucky things. It's the stuff that I don't like talking about. It's the rules. And the only reason I have to talk about the rules is because we have people that don't follow the rules. In every group I've ever been in every group I've ever facilitated, we've always had people that don't follow the rules. Okay? So I'm here to ask you, and I'm only asking you because if you don't do it, I'm not going to tell you. You're just going to be removed because you're showing blatant disrespect for the safety and the quality of this safe space that we're trying to create. I'm just being honest with you, and I don't tolerate that. I don't tolerate that kind of selfish take energy. So let's talk about really quickly. I'm sure that 90% of you who joined the group did not read the rules, so I'm just going to go over them really quickly with you because I'm going to be honest, when I join groups, I don't read the rules either. For real, let's be real people here. Be positive, kind, and uplifting. There's no negative Nancy's, no bullying, no rude remarks. If you feel the need at any point during this course to speak negatively to another member of this group, or you feel the need to project your negative energy onto another human being and another soul, you will be removed. I don't tolerate that. I will never tolerate that. So also, if somebody is doing that to you, reach out to me because I will not allow bullying to take place in this group. I will also not allow you to be a pity party thrower. We are here to grow, learn, and inspire. It is one thing to share your struggles and ask for guidance and help. It is a completely different thing to ask for people to join you in your pity party so that you can feel better as a victim. We are not creating victims here. I am not facilitating the victim mentality. We are only focusing on your struggles if we are focusing on how you're going to overcome them. Okay? So, I have people that are a part of my, in addition to my personal development courses that I have, in addition to my coaching facility that I'm starting, in addition to the youth foundation that I'm starting, in addition to the animal rescue that I'm starting, and all these other amazing things that I have going on in my life, I also run a network marketing business. Okay? So I just know, that there is a lot of things that we can come on here for and try to talk about our struggles and what we're going through. And I have a lot of people that will join my network marketing business specifically. And if you're in here, I'm talking to you. And they're like always complaining. They're always complaining about how they can't do this, they can't do that, they just want more money, they just want more customers, they just want more clients, why can't they do this? Oh my God, I'm having such a bad day, I'm just in such a bad space, oh my God. And I'm just like, are you done? Like, when are you going to stop blaming everybody else in the universe for what's going on in your life and actually stand up and take some responsibility? Because I'm giving you all of the tools that you need. We have this conversation every week. And every week you tell me the same thing. You're stuck. You're stuck. Did you do the tools I gave you the last time we spoke? No, they didn't. So if you're coming into this group and you have any victim mentality or victim mindset going on, I'm asking you right now to make the commitment to get rid of that. To make the commitment to understand that you are not a victim. You are not a victim, and everything that has happened in your life up until this point has been actually done to make you stronger, to lead you down your path, to lead you down your purpose. I think the reason why the victim mentality is such a big thing for me is because I spent so much of my life in that space. I spent so much of my life blaming the universe. I remember I was actually one of those people who I used to be like, God just hates me. Like, God just thinks that, like, my life is a joke and, like, I'm just waiting to see what he's going to do next to, like, screw me over. Like, that was me. That was me. And, I had a very good friend one day when I started this personal growth journey, and I had stopped voicing the victim mentality in that specific way, who we were sitting at a table one day and she literally was like, you need to stop playing the victim. And I was like, ew. Like, that's a really yucky feeling. And she was right though. I had to stop playing the victim, and I had to, cause I'm gonna be honest with you. When you put yourself, and you're putting yourself there, nobody else is putting you there. When you put yourself into a position to be a victim, you have given away your power. I don't care what the situation is. I don't care what the circumstance is. And this is going to sound really rude, but I don't care what's happened to you. I was sexually molested as a child. I was beaten as a child. I have gone through some horrific things. And I'm here to tell you today that I'm not a victim. The things that have happened to me were absolutely terrible, horrendous, horrific things that no child should ever have to go through. But I'm not a victim. Because I decided to stand up and say, no, I'm not gonna, that is not my truth. And I'm not gonna allow that to rule my life, because that victim mentality, that victim mindset, whether you know it or not, it rules your life and it blocks everything good from coming to you, because the universe is waiting for you to stand up and take responsibility for who you are in this moment. What happened to you in the past, it happened, and I'm sorry if it was bad. I'm so sorry if it was bad. And I wish that you will get healing through this group for that. But it is your time to stand up and say, I'm not a victim. I will not be a victim. And I'm letting go of that mentality, and I am taking responsibility for my life. So that's the mindset we're facilitating here. We are not creating victims. If you have a problem, if you have a struggle, and it's something you don't want to share personally in the group, my inbox is always open. Reach out to me. Please, I'm here to help you over the next 30 days. I am here to literally help you however I can. So acknowledge that, accept it. Let's do this together. You're not alone. For the next 30 days, if you felt alone for your entire life, I'm here to tell you that for the next 30 days, you are not alone. Besides the universe, besides me, you have an amazing group of 1,000 people here that are looking to connect and grow with you. So you're not alone. Get that mindset out of the way. You are so worthy, you are so deserving, and you are so loved by this universe. Believe it. Once you understand how loved you are by the universe, you will never feel like a victim again. Because when you are raised in an environment where you are made to feel like a victim, you have given away your power. It was literally stolen from you. You didn't even give it away. It was stolen. It was stolen from you. My power, my magic was stolen from me at such a young age. And I had to put myself into a place to really get that back. And you can't get that back while you're playing the victim role. Okay? Rise up. Rise up. It is your time to rise up and become the warrior that you really are. Okay? Next, share value. I want you to share value in this group. You are free to post in this group. I do have to approve post, only because, like I said, until I can be confident that this is a safe space of reciprocated growth, I'm not just going to allow people to post all willy-nilly. But please share your value. If you are an influencer, or if you are a teacher, or if you are somebody who really believes that you have true value that you can give to this group, and you want to go live, you want to offer some of your own personal content, girlfriend, guy friend, I don't know what to call you people, reach out to me, okay? Like I said, the universe is not selfish. It does not like selfish people. So if you are somebody who's in this group and you can help other people in this group, I want you to step up and do so. Reach out to me. We will work out something where I will give you a day. I will give you a platform to get out there and share your message with people. I want to help you do that. I want to help facilitate you to become the person you are meant to be in all areas of your life. Which means at some point in this group, I may take a step back and say, hey, okay, so August just stopped on here. I might take a step back and say, hey, I'm going to let August run a video tomorrow. Our friend August is going to do a video on Wednesday going over this because I've connected with her and I've taken the time to get to know her, and I believe in her heart and I believe in what she has to share with you guys. So please accept her teaching and accept her knowledge and welcome her as a leader in this group. This group, I want to rise up leaders. Let's rise up each other. This is not a selfish group. We are here to give value, and I want to allow the people who are stepping into their authentic truth and power the platform to bring that forward to other people. However, in conjunction with that, don't promote yourself in this group unless you've spoken to me first. Like I just said, I have no problem with other people promoting their teachings and their free value in this group. However, as a level of respect to me and the other members of this group, to keep this a safe space of growth, please reach out to me first. Listen, I'm going to be honest with you. If you want to go live in my group, if you want to go live in this group, I will let you do so, but you're going to have to take the time to get on a Zoom call with me. That's just the truth. You're going to have to give me at least a half an hour of your time to let me know what you plan on speaking about, let me know what you plan on doing, and let me know what you plan on offering to this group. So you give me your time, I'll give you everybody's time, and I will give you a platform to share your message with everyone, okay? If I see anybody posting in the comments with links to join their company or links to join their stuff, no, absolutely not. I'm so sorry. Free value, free value. I will post I will post things throughout the month where I'm going to ask you to share your business, share your products, share your pages, share your personal groups, share your course content. I'm going to give you a platform multiple times throughout this month where you can share those things with other people, and if they feel connected to it, they can reach out to you for further information on how to get involved in what you're doing. I fully understand that some of you are entrepreneurs who are here to learn to grow your business, and part of growing your business is getting clients. So I want to give you the platform to do that, but I want it to be done respectfully, please. We're going to stay on topic in this group. There are no friend requests or follow threads. I will put up certain ones to facilitate that type of friendship connection, so please do so. Also, you guys, and this is specifically for the men in this group, I've gotten some pretty freaking disturbing messages. Anybody who sent those messages is not in this group. They did not get added. And if you are a guy and you're in this group, you've passed the test for round 1, okay? I'm going to be really honest with you. I am very protective of my people, and I am very protective of my community, especially my ladies and my moms, just because I am a sexual trauma survivor, and I want to make sure that this is a safe space for everyone. So please, gentlemen who are in this group, be respectful to every single woman in this group. If I find out that any of you are messaging any women in this group, or if I find one rude comment on anything, you are immediately removed and banned from this group. There will be no second chances. There will be no message to tell you what you've done wrong. You are gone. You want to come here to manifest love and find your true love and find your twin flame, I'm going to help you do that. We already discussed how we're going to do that. You're not going to do it by messaging ladies in this group telling them that you want to marry them. I got so many marriage proposals, like for real. It's a little weird. And we're not doing that here, okay? So that's all my group rules, guys. Ugh, I hate that part. So my phone is actually going to die, so I'm going to wrap this up. I'm going to put together an amazing post for you guys that you guys will see very shortly. It's going to have some resources to get you started. It's going to have a free PDF download of the book. I'm going to give you some free Audible versions of the book. And then tomorrow morning, keep an eye out for the live for chapter 1, and it's going to be filled with tons of resources, tons of goodies, and me again. So I love you guys, and I am going to try so hard to get back to each and every one of you who have taken the time to comment on the welcome post, and everybody who comments on everything in this group. I am promising you that I am going to be committed to personally reaching out and engaging with every single one of you. So if you're taking the time to facilitate this community and you're taking time to be an active part of this community, I want you to know that I love you and I appreciate you and I value you, and I plan on giving you that same respect back. So please, you guys, let's grow together, let's learn together, let's connect and inspire each other, and let's really find the thing that is planted within our hearts that the universe is calling us to bring forth into this universe, because I truly believe that together we can change the world. And I believe that right now, starting with this group, so many lives are going to be changed and so many amazing things are going to happen. And that is just going to radiate out into this universe at a time when our world is so in need of it. So I'm excited. I'm sweating. I am just filled with so much energy, and I love you guys so much. I really do. You are worthy and you are loved. You are so worthy and you are so loved. And if nobody's told you that today, I'm telling you right now, accept it, embrace it, and feel it. You are the universe. You are magic, and you can do everything and anything that you're going to set your mind to over the next 30 days. Okay? I love you guys, and I look forward to growing. Bye.